Well, it's been a solid, if unremarkable, start to the season, but we've got a Carabao Cup second round match coming against South Shields before we take on Mark Hughes' Carlisle United in the league. Hello and welcome back to some more Football Manager 26 and another part of the Journeyman with Macclesfield. Today we are back with two matches, as I say, EFL Cup action against South Shields before we take on Mark Hughes' Carlisle. And of course, Mark Hughes in charge of Carlisle in real life. He's still there in the game. He's been there 3 years at this point, done a decent job by the looks of it, which is fantastic to see. So, yeah, good on Mark Hughes. Yeah, very, very happy to see that. I do like Mark Hughes quite a lot. I think he was very hard done by Stoke City. You know, had top half finishes in consecutive seasons, and yeah, you know, did a terrific job with Blackburn Rovers back in the day. Did an okay job with Manchester City. So, yeah, good to see him still knocking around the place. And yeah, the EFL Cup, we won our first round match against Mansfield, I believe it was. We're taking on South Shields in the second round of the Cup. And, well, who knows where we could go from there. We could get a nice away tie against a Premier League club. Okay, it won't be FA Cup money, but we should get at least a decent payday from that. But since you were last with me, things have gone okay, actually. We lost 3-0 to Wimbledon last time. We beat Mansfield 1-0. We beat Harrogate Town 3-1. Dane Scarlett, Ermic and Darryl Doyle scoring. And then we lost 4-3 to Oldham Athletic. Elliot Lee scoring 2 and Danny Elliott also on the score sheet. It was an unbelievable match against Oldham Athletic, but it's showing that our home form is going to be where it's at this season. We're currently in the league. Let's have a look. 10th, which, you know, we would take that by the end of the season, wouldn't we? So, you know, quite happy with that. We have signed a couple more players. I think I showed you Cabezan Gomez last time. He's joined. Jerome Hackett has come in on loan from Oxford City. He is an 18-year-old right winger. Looks very good, actually, and played a very good match with 2 assists in his first starter. He is a regen, which is interesting. Yeah, we're on the new patch, so we're going to have shouts back in this match. And yeah, all of the updates that apparently have made this game better. I guess we will find that out very, very soon. We are going to give Gomez his starting debut. Chris Willock still injured at the moment, so he's back onto the bench, so he's there if we need him, but he should maybe make a return in the second half of the episode. We will have to see, but this is the team that we're putting out there today. Vicente Reyes will start in goal with Outen, Upson, Parker and Alexandro in defence. Gomez holds the midfield with Hackett, Lee and Fawunmi starting behind Burke and Ermic and Danny Elliott up top. So here we go then. This is it, I guess. You know, let's see if we can get through the third round of the FA Cup. Good to play South Shields again. Of course, they won the National League North in our first season. I don't like how the team talks have moved down here. I feel like that's maybe a glitch. But yeah, Carabao Cup action. Beat Mansfield 1-0 in the first round. And you can see Paul Blackett still leading the line for South Shields. And it's not exactly a capacity crowd, is it? Considering we're in a cup competition that we haven't been able to play in before. But there it is. Shouts are back. Let's encourage the boys. It means we can berate the boys once again, which I'm very, very excited to do. Hopefully we'll never have to do it, but we will, of course, berate the boys if we need to. But yeah, Paul Blackett still going. And, you know, if you have a look, that's how he's getting on. He's already scored a goal this season. Hopefully we don't see that today. Here's Hackett, gets it forward, but no, doesn't work. McGurk gets it to Bainbridge. McGurk forward. Paul Blackett on the ball now. Paul Blackett still going. Alfie May scores, and yeah, some visual glitches have definitely crept in on the new patch. Also got this stats screen if you wanted to look at that in-game. Also added the match momentum and XG story, I think. Fawunmi is injured, and that is not good. Right, we're going to put Daryl Doyle on for him on that left-hand side. But already 1-0 down to Shields, and that will be tough to come back from. But does give us a chance of getting through that third round, last 32 of the Cup. Which should be really, really cool. Here's Alfie May then with the free kick into the middle, headed away by Jerome. No, it was Daryl Doyle, I think. Jerome Hackett now bursting forward, goes for the shot. He could be a very special player this season. He does look like he's a bundle of energy on that right-hand side. And, yeah, could really, really help us out. Here's Carson with the corner kick. Whips it in. 2-0. Ethan Sutcliffe with the goal. And it's already 2-0 to South Shields. And yeah, I think we're out. It's as simple as that. I don't think we can come back and score 3 goals in the second half. Maybe we will have to berate the boys just before half-time. Anyway, here's McGurk, gets it forward, but Upson cuts it out. Cleared by Vicente Reyes. Elliott gets it to Birkenhermick. Here's Hackett now. Hackett with a chance. Can we get a goal back? Jerome Hackett. Oh, Birkenhermick. Almost, but no cigar. And it is half-time. You're better than this. Right, let's switch it up. Birkenhermick's going to come off. Going to put Dane Scarlett on. Oughton's not very good, so we'll put Oria on for him. Matt Parker not having the best of games, so we'll put Duncan on for him. Right, 3 changes at half-time then. Still got 1 change to make. And we will berate the boys in a little bit. Oria, Upson. That's forward. Scarlett should have chased, but didn't. Here's Sheik. Sutcliffe. Dodds. Here's Cook. Alfie May. Gets it to Dodds on the right-hand side. This is a good South Shields move. Sandro clears, but Serge Aurier can't get there. So it's back to South Shields' possession here. Aurier away. Ooh. Oh, it's a penalty, Jeff. It's a penalty, Jeff, everybody. Apologies, I do have a bit of a cough. And Alfie May puts it into the back of the net. 3-0 to South Shields. Fair to say, this was not part of the plan. Absolutely hammered at home. And obviously there has been changes to the match engine as well, which could mean that our tactic no longer works. Will persist for a little bit. I think we've panicked in the past. But yeah, this is a big defeat at home. Here's Briggs, gets it forward to Cook. Over the bar. And to be fair, we haven't even really looked like scoring. There was that one moment where Birkenhermick had a chance in the middle, didn't he? But other than that, we've been really, really poor here. We'll see how we get on against Carlisle. I mean, look at this. 6-2 Brighton, 5-2 Reading there, 4-1 Brentford. Blimey. Blimey, blimey, blimey. Let's go very attacking then for the last 5 minutes. See if we can get a consolation goal. But look how badly we've played. Vicente Reyes has had comfortably his worst performance in a Macclesfield shirt. And it's fair to say that is it. 3-0. And we are out of the Carabao Cup for another year. Well, it was fun while it lasted, but didn't last too long. On to the match against Sparky then. Okay, a couple of changes for this match against Carlisle then. Duncan comes back into defensive midfield and Damani Mella replaces the injured for Wunmi. Chris Willock should be able to come on later on in the match. Yeah, you know, he's only recommended to play 45 minutes. We'll probably give him the last half an hour depending on the match situation. But yeah, let's get ourselves into it. Against Sparky's Carlisle United. And here we go. There's the boys there. Ready to rock and roll. And here we are then into the match. We'll encourage them straight away. Elliot Lee over the top. Birkenhermic could have had a chance, but we certainly didn't see the outcome of it. Yeah, got pretty much a capacity crowd in there. But yeah, this will be very telling, you feel, this match of how we're going to get on this season. I already sort of know that it's not going to be that promotion push. It's going to be a sort of mid-table obscurity, I think. I think we'll be a bit too strong to go down, but not strong enough to go up, and there's that little bit of transition this season, I feel, and obviously keeping our eye out for other jobs as well. But where are Carlisle currently in the league? So they're 15th, so they're below us in the league, actually. But so is South Shields, and South Shields have absolutely torn us apart. Right. 26 minutes gone. Still not really creating any chances. We'll see how this highlight goes. Here's Batty. Gets it forward to Sonny, whatever his name is. Here's McMenamin into the middle. It's away. Shot over the bar. Right, that's an encourage again. We'll see what it does, but doesn't look like we're quite there at the minute. Quite performing at our best. And that's the disappointing thing, you know, we're not creating chances. That's what we've been so good at over the last couple of seasons. But half-time, 0-0. Far from pleased. Darryl Doyle is going to come on. And Birkenhermic has been quite disappointing, really. You know what? I'm going to keep Hackett on for now. Going to switch him to that left-hand side, and we'll bring Chris Willock on in 15 minutes or so. But I'm hoping, you know, a couple of changes might just make the difference. Great header forward, but Dane Scarlett couldn't get there. Now he's got it, though. Dane Scarlett with a great chance. Oh, it's wide. And look how packed the stands are. It's great to see the Macclesfield faithful coming out and supporting us in the league. We really have turned it around, haven't we, at this football club? Got the whole town behind us. Right, half an hour to go. Chris Willock is going to make his Macclesfield debut. In terms of what else we're going to do, I think OT up top. Elliot Lee on the right. Daryl Doyle through the middle. It's probably the best we can do. Bring Gomez on. Because Alexandro not having the best of games. Let's see what happens. Reyes boots it forward. Header. Should have been coming from Danny Elliott, but yeah, just struggling with that, isn't he? Here's McMenamin. Gets it to Pershall. Oh, it's over the bar. Remains 0-0 for now. "65 minutes gone. Let's try and fire them up. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have done anything. Let's go attacking for the last 15 minutes. It's crazy, you know. We've really not created many chances today, have we? This is not what we are known for. A little bit worrying. Here's Murray. Whips it in. Headed away. Wow. Just wide. Right, encourage the boys. Come on. Yep, they're all looking happy now. Can it make that difference? 1 minute to go. I think it's going to be a ball draw unless there's a late winner for Carlisle. Headed away. Into the middle. Oh, it's over the bar. It was a clear-cut chance, that. And that is it. Nils each. And again, a disappointing result. But it's another point towards League Two safety. And I think that's what we have to aim towards now. Yeah, it's going to be very, very tough this year, but that's 3 games in a row without a victory. Yeah. Right. When are we going to come back? That is the question. I guess we'll just see how it goes. I'll come back when I feel like something is about to happen. But yes, there we go. We'll leave it there. If you've enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.